Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and welcome to the channel. This video is a little series I'm doing on the Presidents of the United States. This is a book that I got at Ollie's, written by Jody Shepard. It's an awesome little book that just gives a little outline of each one of the presidents. And then I do very short. They're very short. They're only a couple minutes. So I get a little piece of paper where I can limit myself to how much I can write, and I get a little bit more information on Google. So it's been a long day, y'all. So that the videos are more than 2 minutes. I am intrigued by what I've been learning about the presidents. These men are very complex men, and I thought this was a great idea for a refresher, because a lot of us, I don't even know how many people remember half of these men. So it's a really good refresher, and I think it's great to know. So without further ado, let's get started with our 19th President of the United States, Rutherford B Hayes. He was born October 4th, 1822 in Ohio. He served from 1877 to 1881. His vice president was William Wheeler, and he had a wife, Lucy, and 8 children, and he died in 1893. Did you know Hayes kept a lot of dogs and cats as White House pets, including Siam, who was the first Siamese cat in the United States? Hayes was the first president to have a telephone in the White House. And then I'm going to be showing you a picture in just a minute of what the telephones looked like back then. Very different looking than what we have nowadays. Rutherford B Hayes became president in a very close election. It was so close that it took Congress 4 months to decide the winner. Once he was president, Hayes worked hard to make government honest. He promised to protect the former slaves in the South. He took steps to let the South know that they were again equal citizens of the United States. He also signed a law allowing women lawyers to appear in front of U.S. Supreme Court for the first time in history. Hayes promised from the beginning to be a president for only 1 term, and he kept that promise. So here is the President Hayes. There's our first telephone and a drawing of the kitty. Now, what I found on Google, my friend Google, Rutherford B Hayes, he oversaw the end of the Reconstruction era, and he began efforts that led to civil service reform and attempted to reconcile the divisions that were left over from the Civil War. He passed laws that retired most paper money, and over time created improvements in the economy. So he was trying to make America a better, stronger country. He dealt with the Great Railroad Strike of 1877. He was a staunch abolitionist who defended refugee slaves. He defended refugee slaves in court proceedings. He joined the Union Army during the Civil War. He was wounded 5 times, most seriously at the Battle of South Mountain in 1862. One of the unique things about him is his dad died 2 weeks before he was born. His mom never remarried, but he did have an uncle who was a father figure to him for most of his life. He started out studying at Newark Seminary, and he attended Kenyon College and was valedictorian of his class. Then he went to law school in Harvard, and after he did that and he passed the bar, he went on to open his own law firm. He married his wife Lucy in 1852. She was a Methodist, a teetotaler, and an abolitionist. I can't say the word tonight, folks. I don't know why. She influenced her husband's views on all these things. In 1881, he went on a tour of the western United States. He was only the second president to travel west of the Rocky Mountains. He and his wife kept the White House alcohol free. And one of the reasons he did that is when he had his first White House party, he noticed how crazy drunk people got and how it was just terrible the way they behaved when they were drinking and being drunk. So they banned all alcohol from all the parties at the White House. He was just, after he left office, and after his wife died, I think about 5 years before he did, and after Lucy died, he was very sad after Lucy died. And the reason he died of a heart attack. So in 1893, I believe it was. One of the things he talked about in one of his writings was money. Money is power in Congress, and he talked about how crooked they were even then. It's like he was talking about all the money that they were getting and this, that, and the other. So it's very interesting that the problems we have now, he talked about how rich they were and how, there was a lot there. I can't even get into everything they said, but it would be great for you to read up on if you're interested in that kind of stuff, because he was talking about how crooked a lot of the politicians were, how money hungry they were, how a lot of things they were bought and paid for. Very interesting reading. So that's it. That's the video for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other videos and the channel. We're doing the Bible recap. We're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order. And there's a ton of other videos like my Avon videos, child advocacy, just about anything else I can think to do. 50 states of America, the national parks. So just a lot to choose from. But I thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Remember, God loves you. You are amazing. You are an awesome person. Don't you quit. Get up and keep going no matter if life keeps trying to knock you down. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.